In a country where beach chairs are often crammed as tightly as on a ship's deck, we found 10 under-the-radar beaches and coves with crumbling castles, sunken statues, Reserva Vendikari. Right near the beautiful and underrated city of Syracuse, the closest airport is Catania, where you'll want to stop by the legendary fish market. This mile-long, wildly gorgeous national park is home to tumble-down towers, little coves, After an excursion to its beaches, don't miss the tiny but picture-perfect Marsamemi nearby, with its views over the sea. Parco Naturale di Marema, Tuscany. Once the stomping grounds for Tuscan nobility, this national park now hosts hikers, beachcombers, and more than a few cinghiali. With an emphasis on conservation and only a limited number of visitors allowed in each day, this remains one of the coast's true oases. With sculptural tree trunks on the sand, perfect for creating a towel lean-to and swaths of beach. La Pelosa, Sardinia. Sardinia is famous for its incredible beaches with plenty of options for wide powdery sand, ridiculously blue sea, and secluded nooks protected by pine forest. La Pelosa is beloved by those in the know for its ramshackle offshore castle, and for the way you can wade out for seemingly forever just up to your knees. Capo Vaticano, Calabria. This region of Italy is still way under the radar for most foreign tourists, but natives know that the area has some of the very best beaches in the country. Here at Capo Vaticano, long stone steps lead down to an exquisite white sand arc that lies between high cliffs, an ideal spot for a picnic or a secluded dip. On your way in or out, be sure to stop in Tropea. Punta DeliciAbruzzo. Abruzzo is one of the country's most unvisited and unspoiled regions, backed by mountains and with pristine beaches to its east. At the nature reserve of Punta Derci, fishermen still use all wood contraptions to trap their catch of the day, and the only other visitors are the occasional hiker or local in search of a solitary swim. After you visit, stop into the town of Vasto. Spiacia dei conille, Lampedusa. The Beach of the Rabbits on the island of Lampedusa's south side is one of the most dazzling spots not just in Italy. With aquamarine water, perfect for snorkeling, and blindingly white sand. Baia delle Zagare, Puglia. In Puglia's Gargano region, between Vieste and Matinata, lies this power sand beach named after the indigenous local flower. Surrounded by protected parkland and with two wide rock formations set between varying shades of turquoise sea, the spot can be almost exclusively yours outside the high season of July and August. La Seca di Maratea, Basilicata. with a coastline that looks much like its Amalfi neighbor, but without the foreign tourists and high prices. This beach club near the underrated gem of Maratea has great seafood at its restaurants and swimming pool-like conditions out front. One of the best ways to enjoy this area is to rent a boat. Carla di Ascarolino, Tuscany. This beautiful Caribbean-like beach can only be accessed by an almost mile-long trek through a pine forest set within a national park near Castiglione della Biscaya. Despite the hike, you'll see families laden with coolers and all types of beach paraphernalia, ready to enjoy a full day of festivities. Ask a local what their favorite coastal spot is in the region, and this one will come with a deep sigh of appreciation. San Frutuoso. This rocky beach not far from Portofino is like many of its best Italian counterparts. Only reachable on foot, but the trip is more than worth it for 3 reasons: the location of one of Italy's most beautiful abbeys, right off the beach overlooking the Med, the equally divine beach restaurants like Dalla Ura, order the delicate lasagnette al pesto, and swims in the clear dark blue sea out front, where snorkelers can catch a glimpse of the submerged Christ of the Abyss statue raising its arms to the sun.